Seneca once said, "Life, if well lived, is long enough." Take a moment to reflect on that. Here we are, embarking on this incredible journey called life, filled with boundless possibilities, all while striving to live with purpose, depth, and meaning. But what does it really mean to live well? Imagine, for a moment, setting out on a path that not only enlightens you, but also empowers you, turning everyday experiences into a wellspring of wisdom and insight. Today, we're diving into the timeless philosophy of Stoicism, an ancient approach to life centered around resilience, clarity, and the profound peace that comes from mastering the art of living. I'm about to share 10 powerful Stoic principles that could transform the way you see the world and interact with it. If you're ready to shift your perspective, stay grounded in the face of adversity, and tap into an inner strength you might not even know you have, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of thinkers and seekers. And don't forget, each part of this video is packed with valuable insights, so stick around to embrace this transformative journey with us. 10 effective Stoic strategies to boost your intelligence. Must watch. Stoicism. 1. Welcoming change. When was the last time something in your life changed? Maybe it was a small shift, like changing your routine, or something bigger, like a career change or moving to a new city. It can be unsettling, right? Maybe even intimidating. But here's where Stoicism offers profound wisdom. Change isn't just a challenge. It's an opportunity for growth. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Accept whatever comes to you, woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs?" This perspective invites us to view the course of our lives as a mosaic, constantly evolving, with each new change contributing to the beauty of the whole. Embracing change isn't about being passive or allowing life to sweep you along. It's about actively engaging with it, approaching change with courage, openness, and a readiness to adapt. The Stoics teach us to ask, what can this change teach me? How can it help me grow? Even when change is uncomfortable, Stoicism helps us stay grounded. It provides us with the tools to remain stable, anchored in our values and virtues, so we can navigate the ever-shifting tides of life with grace and confidence. 2. Embracing discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in our comfort zones. In fact, it's often in the most uncomfortable moments that we discover the most profound opportunities for personal transformation. The Stoics were masters at turning adversity into a chance to build resilience and wisdom. Think of it like this: a muscle without resistance can't grow stronger, and the same is true for our minds and character. Reflect on a time when you faced discomfort. Perhaps it was a challenging project at work, navigating a difficult relationship, or confronting a deep-seated fear. It was hard, wasn't it? You may have wanted to retreat, but if you pushed through, you likely emerged stronger, wiser, and more capable. That's the core of Stoic thought. Adversity isn't just an obstacle, it's a chance to grow. Marcus Aurelius encapsulated this idea perfectly. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. In other words, obstacles aren't just something to overcome. They are part of our path to greater virtue and self-mastery. But how can we embrace discomfort when every instinct tells us to avoid it? It starts with a shift in mindset. Instead of seeing discomfort as something to fear, we can begin to view it as a signal and opportunity to grow. Small voluntary acts of discomfort, like taking a cold shower or tackling a challenging task, help us build resilience so we're better prepared for life's bigger challenges. 3. The power of disengagement. In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with distractions, notifications, meetings, deadlines, and an endless stream of information. It's easy to get swept up in this whirlwind and lose touch with ourselves, our values, and what truly matters. This is where the Stoic practice of disengagement comes in. Disengagement doesn't mean retreating from life. It's about carving out moments to step back, clear your mind, and reconnect with what's essential. The Stoics practiced regular reflection, taking time each day to examine their thoughts, actions, and reactions. This process of self-examination helped them stay aligned with their core values and keep their peace amidst chaos. Marcus Aurelius, in particular, was a strong advocate for this. His journal, later known as Meditations, was a tool for him to reflect on his life and maintain his Stoic mindset. In the same way, we can create mental space by intentionally stepping away from the noise, giving ourselves the clarity and perspective we need to live with purpose. 4. The practice of disengagement. Finding clarity amidst chaos. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, used the practice of self-reflection to stay grounded, self-aware, and aligned with his values, especially amid the complexities of his role as Roman emperor. This practice helped him navigate a turbulent world with greater clarity and purpose. So, how can we, in our modern lives, embrace a similar practice of disengagement? It might be simpler than you think. It could be as easy as setting aside a few moments each day to sit in silence, perhaps in the quiet of the morning before the world pulls you into its rush, or in the evening when the day winds down. These moments of stillness allow you to reflect on the day's events, your reactions, and whether you're living in alignment with your values. Another great method of disengagement is through what I like to call intentional pauses. These are brief moments during your day where you stop, breathe deeply, and simply become present. Whether it's pausing between tasks, savoring a cup of coffee, or taking a short walk to clear your mind, these moments of mindfulness can help interrupt the cycle of constant activity and provide small but meaningful breaks in your day. Disengagement doesn't mean you care less about your responsibilities or the people around you. In fact, it's quite the opposite. By regularly stepping back, you recharge your mental and emotional batteries. This allows you to engage more fully and meaningfully with life, returning to your tasks with renewed energy, focus, and perspective. 5. Lifelong learning. The Stoic path to growth. For the Stoics, learning wasn't just about accumulating knowledge, it was about integrating lessons into every aspect of life. Every interaction, every experience, even every challenge offers an opportunity to grow and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Lifelong learning was not only an intellectual pursuit, but a path that nourished the soul, helping us live in accordance with virtue and wisdom. In our fast-paced modern world, how can we apply this Stoic commitment to lifelong learning? The first step is to cultivate curiosity, a curiosity that remains vibrant and open, driving us to seek new experiences and perspectives. The Stoics believed that understanding the world deeply was an endless journey, and one that began with asking questions and exploring ideas without preconceived limitations. But curiosity alone isn't enough. Lifelong learning requires deliberate effort. It means dedicating time to reflect, read, engage in thoughtful discussions, and practice new skills. Regardless of our age or station in life, we must remain students of existence, always open to evolving and expanding our knowledge. One of the most empowering aspects of lifelong learning is that it acknowledges our endless potential for growth. When we commit to this pursuit, we're declaring that we're never finished growing, that there's always more to learn, more to explore, and more ways to enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. To nurture this mindset, we can diversify how we acquire knowledge. Don't just read books. Listen to podcasts, attend talks, travel to new places, and engage with people from different walks of life. This diversity of experiences and perspectives helps broaden our understanding and fosters a deeper connection to the world. And here's an essential point: lifelong learning is not a solitary endeavor. It thrives in community. By sharing what we learn, engaging in meaningful dialogues. 6. The art of gratitude, a Stoic perspective on life's blessings. Life is full of highs and lows, joys and sorrows, gains and losses. Yet, the Stoics understood that cultivating gratitude, no matter what life throws our way, allows us to focus on what we have rather than what we lack, to see the lessons instead of the disappointments, and to embrace the opportunities instead of the obstacles. It's about appreciating the present moment without taking anything for granted. So, how can we cultivate this profound sense of gratitude in our daily lives? The practice begins with mindfulness, being fully aware and present with the blessings that surround us. Every day, we can wake up and marvel at the simple miracles of life: the air we breathe, the beauty of nature, the connections we share with others, and the ability to think, feel, and aspire. But Stoic gratitude doesn't stop there. It requires a shift in perspective. Even the challenges and hardships we face can be sources of gratitude because they shape us, teach us, and strengthen us. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, each day provides an opportunity to live according to your values and contribute positively to the world around you. By viewing each day as a precious gift, we can embrace the ups and downs with a deeper sense of appreciation and purpose, allowing the practice of gratitude to transform our lives and our outlook on the world. 7. The power of mindful observation. Mindful observation is a practice that can profoundly deepen our connection to the world and help us cultivate both inner peace and wisdom. But what does it mean to truly observe mindfully? It's about engaging fully with the present moment, paying close attention to the sights, sounds, and sensations around us. Instead of running on autopilot, as we often do in our busy lives, we take the time to see, hear, and feel everything more deeply. In Stoic philosophy, mindful observation is a way to practice presence, to tune into the natural world, and to engage with the experience of life itself in a meaningful way. So how can you incorporate mindful observation into your daily routine? It doesn't have to be complicated. You could start by noticing simple details around you, like the way a leaf moves in the wind, the texture of your surroundings, or how light and shadow interact in your environment. Alternatively, when engaging with another person, pay full attention to their words, their expressions, and their body language, creating a richer, more connected experience. Mindful observation isn't just about the external world, it also involves turning inward to observe our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. By doing so, we can gain greater self-awareness, enabling us to respond to situations with more clarity and equanimity. Here's a simple exercise you can try. Next time you're out for a walk, try to spot 5 things you've never noticed before. They could be details in the architecture, patterns in nature, or the subtle play of light. This practice will spark curiosity and awe, helping you engage more fully with the world around you. Mindful observation also reminds us of the impermanence of all things, which can foster gratitude and resilience. 8. Active learning, deepening connections. In a world filled with noise, distractions, and rapid-fire communication, Active listening has become a rare and precious skill. It's more than just hearing words. It's about being fully engaged with what the other person is saying, listening not just with your ears, but with your heart and mind. Active listening is about understanding the deeper meaning behind words, recognizing nonverbal cues, and responding with intention and empathy. In Stoic philosophy, active listening is an essential practice for cultivating virtues like patience, empathy, and respect, all of which are central to leading a wise and virtuous life. To cultivate active listening, start by committing to presence. This means being fully attentive to the person you're engaging with, without allowing your mind to wander or preparing your response while they're speaking. It's about creating a space where the other person feels truly heard and valued. Active listening also involves reading between the lines, paying attention to their nonverbal cues such as body language, tone, and facial expressions, which can provide deeper insights into their emotions and message. But active listening isn't just about others. It also applies to listening to yourself. By tuning into your own thoughts and feelings, you can gain important insights about your motivations, values, and desires, which helps guide your decisions and actions. Practicing active listening creates more meaningful and connected relationships, as it promotes mutual respect and helps foster a deeper understanding of one another's experiences. Remember, everyone you encounter has something valuable to teach you, whether it's a lesson, a new perspective, or a deeper understanding of the world. When you listen actively, you honor their humanity and enrich your own life by strengthening the bonds that tie us all together. 9. Seeking silence, finding clarity in stillness. In today's world, filled with constant noise and distractions, seeking silence can be an act of rebellion, a way to disconnect from the chaos and reconnect with what truly matters. But this isn't just about getting away from external noise. It's about cultivating an inner stillness that allows us to think clearly, perceive deeply, and live intentionally. The Stoics were no strangers to silence. They practiced it through contemplation and meditation, using it as a tool to connect with their inner wisdom and the natural order of the world. So, how can we embrace this practice in our own lives? Seeking silence doesn't require a drastic lifestyle change. It's about finding small moments of quiet amidst the noise. For example, you could make a daily ritual of spending a few minutes meditating in the morning, taking a walk in nature, or turning off all digital devices for a set period each day. These simple acts of silence allow us to unplug from the constant external chatter and reconnect with our thoughts and inner peace. But silence also involves quieting the internal noise, the constant stream of thoughts and worries that clutter our minds. This is where Stoic mindfulness comes in, observing our thoughts without judgment, allowing them to come and go without getting caught up in their narratives. This practice helps cultivate mental clarity and a sense of peace, even amidst external chaos. Additionally, seeking silence can improve our relationships. When we're comfortable with silence, we can engage more deeply with others, listening more attentively and responding more thoughtfully. By appreciating the pauses and unspoken moments between words, we can forge stronger, more meaningful connections. In Stoicism, silence is a way to align with the natural rhythm of the world, to prepare for introspection, and to cultivate inner virtue. In our noisy modern lives, embracing silence can be a radical act of self-care, a way to nourish our well-being. 10. Fostering curiosity over judgment. When we adopt a curious mindset, we are less likely to fall into the trap of quick judgments and rigid thinking. Curiosity helps us stay open to new experiences, challenges our assumptions, and enables us to navigate life's complexities with greater flexibility and wisdom. So how do we cultivate curiosity, especially when judgment often feels like our default mode? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to moments when you instinctively judge something or someone, and pause. Ask yourself, is there another way to see this, or what might I be missing? This simple act of questioning can create space for curiosity to flourish, allowing us to shift our perspective and explore new possibilities. But curiosity isn't just about questioning our judgments. It's about actively seeking out new experiences, ideas, and perspectives. It's about stepping into the unknown, embracing the unfamiliar, and welcoming the unexpected. Whether it's trying a new food, reading a book on a subject you know little about, or striking up a conversation with someone from a completely different background, each of these acts of curiosity can lead to unexpected enrichment and growth. This is where Stoicism provides a powerful anchor. The Stoics believe that every experience, whether we label it as good or bad, is an opportunity to learn and grow. By cultivating curiosity, we align ourselves with this philosophy, seeing life as an endless classroom where each moment holds the potential for learning, if only we're willing to pay attention. But what happens when curiosity brings us face to face with uncomfortable truths? This too is part of the process. True curiosity isn't about seeking out easy or comfortable answers. It's about delving deeper, asking hard questions, and being open to whatever answers may arise. It's about developing the resilience to confront challenging truths, learn from them, and use that knowledge to grow stronger. So, I encourage you to embrace curiosity as a guiding principle in your life. Let it shape your interactions, your learning, and your journey of self-discovery. Celebrate the questions, enjoy the process of finding answers, and remember that in every moment of wondering, of seeking, and of learning, there lies the potential for deeper understanding and connection with the world around us. As we conclude this exploration into Stoicism, remember this: curiosity is a key ingredient for a life well lived. It enables us to grow, connect, and thrive in a world full of complexity and wonder. By fostering curiosity over judgment, we invite new ideas, challenge our thinking, and deepen our understanding of ourselves and others. So, stay curious. Keep learning, keep exploring, and stay open to the wisdom that each new experience offers. Whether you are diving deeper into Stoic philosophy or simply embracing the beauty of the present moment, your journey is bound to be enriched by the power of curiosity. Thank you for joining me in this thoughtful exploration. Your participation makes this community a rich source of introspection and growth. Until next time, be well, stay curious, and continue nurturing that spirit of inquiry that lies within you. Keep growing, and may wisdom guide you on your path.